War is ravaging our lands. Brothers fighting against brothers. I need to stop this madness. But I cannot do it alone. Who will join me? Darkness to confuse our enemies. Strength and steel to break their resolve. Magic to sway the battle's tides. Light to keep us true. Harsh times require an extraordinary council, like none the world has ever seen. United in purpose, we shall end this war. I couldn't care less how I am remembered. My people pray to the dragon gods for their answers. I don't have that luxury. I am the Duke of Griffin. I answer to the Empress. But she and her children have been murdered, leaving an empty throne. And when men are left to make decisions meant for gods, the only answer is war. I never wanted a part in this. I could have stepped aside. I may not pray to the dragons, but they made me what I am. A griffin never kneels to the wills of lesser men.
I am tired of war. My subjects suffer and my soldiers heal from meaningless wounds. Our enemy tires as well. Duke Seamus of Stag has offered us a truce. If I kneel to him and call him Emperor, he'll make his daughter my bride and me Archduke of his Eastern Realm.
After all he has done, you would be putting a monster on the throne.
The Dukes of Griffin do not bow to lesser men. This proposal shows that our enemies are on the brink of rupture. Seamus offers us half the fruit to save the tree. The time is ripe to cut it down. The time is ripe to dismantle the Empire into kingdoms. I am going home. I will fight no more.
By Elrond,
This is a dangerous path of
War is won on battlefield,
could have sent a message.
not in
By the
castle.
7 dragons. Is this how it all ends? Ivan, son of Griffin, you did not call forth your 6 most trusted advisors to simply give us orders for retreat.
I am not running. I shall found a kingdom. Let him keep his severed empire and rule over the rubble.
Foolish man! No sooner his strength reclaimed, he or his sons will come riding down upon us.
Duke Ivan, we have stood beside you all these years. Listen to our counsel one last time before making your decision.
I see only bloodshed in our future.
To see Ashan's future, you must look at Ashan's past. I have a story I would share with you. One of impossible choices and brave decisions.
That's a marvelous idea, Murizel. Let us each tell you a story, Duke Ivan. Consult the past, and then make your decision.
I will hear a few stories. I owe you all as much. If you want me to continue this war, your story better have a sweet ending. I'm all ears. Who wants to start?
I would tell you a story of the only power in this world, capable of destroying or conquering a realm.
I'm listening.
Our company is greatly endowed with tales of valor and might. But sometimes, what can be perceived as weakness can be our greatest strength.
Tanis talks in riddles like all wizards.
I speak only of the heart and the power of love.
Are council children to be suckled at teats with nursemaids' tales?
I'm sure Tanis would not waste this company's time with mere children's fables.
Sometimes, my lord, it can be wise to view the world through the eyes of a child. For we must think of the children, their future, and what of the common man? Our decisions today may mold not only a dynasty, but a people.
Is Tanis saying lay down our arms?
A different perspective is why I gathered you all. Pray, continue.
Love binds us all, but can also break and blind us. Many fables tell it better than endless sermons. Let me tell you tales. Tales of love. Love for power, love for family, love for a people. And how the way they blend can change the face of the world. Some of you may have heard the name Fahada.
Fahada of the Thousand Sorrows.
One and the same. It all starts in my country, with what would later be known as the Orc Revolt. Far across the sands of the Sahar, under the moons of our ancestors, Fahada the wizard and her lover, the Jinn Khalida, slept soundly in the jewel of the Seven Cities. Little did they know this was the last peaceful night they would ever have. The night of 1,000 fires had begun, and within it, Fahada saw her chance to ascend. Like the flickering embers, drifting higher and higher into the velvet night. Throughout the city, the orcs waged a one-sided war on their creators. Fahada knew she must act before her people were slaughtered. With the city seemingly once again under control, Fahada was summoned to meet Lord Kasim, the first of the Circle, and as such, ruler of the 7 cities.
First of the Circle, I came as soon as I was able.
Fahada, this rebellion is not just a local phenomenon. We've had reports of insurrection across the League.
I too have heard this.
We've allowed ourselves to become weak, too reliant. The orcs have seen this.
Lord Kasim, we treat them worse than the beasts of burden that ply the Sahara. Is it any wonder?
It is too late to point fingers, and your affection for these unnaturals is not unknown to us. These are difficult times, and one should tread carefully.
I meant no disrespect. My loyalty to the League is absolute.
And that is why we have decided to charge you with hunting out these rebels and destroying them.
I am honored.
We have divined the leader of this uprising. His name is Malatua. So to bring a swift resolution to these unfortunate events,
Cut off the head, and the body withers.
I see we are in agreement. Your first task is to protect the city of Manar.
Yes, First of the Circle.
Fahada, you have shown great potential, though some are not enamored by certain choices you have made. But success in this task will assure your future and a place amongst the Circle of 9.